Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shakayla. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And today we are going to discuss what sold on Poshmark. And as I'm looking over my sales, these are some sales that went all the way back to like February, the middle of February. So we're gonna just start up where I left off in my last what sold video. So let's get started. But before we get started, y'all, I want to say, like, my sales have been really consistent, so I'm pleased with that. They've been consistent, and I'm selling about the same amount each month, which tells me that I need to source just a little bit more to start increasing my sales. But it is staying really consistent, and y'all, I haven't even sourced in a few weeks. I know that's crazy as a reseller. I haven't sourced in like 3 weeks because I just haven't had to. My sales have been coming in. It's just like, but I'm gonna force myself to go out here soon and go look for some items so I can, get my numbers back up in my inventory and keep the sales rolling in. Okay, so let's start off with this Free People movement oversized blue women's top. It was a size extra small and I sold it for $38. And that was pretty good for Free People. Free People, it used to sell really, really good, and it still does sell for me. Like, to me, it has a quick sell-through rate, but you don't always get what you're wanting for it. So I was really happy to get the $38 for this. Next item, I sold some Adidas high top tennis shoes, and I sold these for $20, and they sold fairly quickly. I got them in maybe a week or two later. They sold, so that was pretty good. A lot of times I don't source sneakers because they can be just a lot of work. If you find them secondhand, sometimes they're kind of dirty, and trying to clean them and stuff, it's just too much work for me. But I got these, they looked okay, and they sold quick, so the Adidas work. Now, I have had other Adidas on my page, and they took a little while, so I don't know if I would just recommend picking up Adidas. But yeah, do what you want to do while you're out there. Next item was some Eileen Fisher harem pants, and I sold these for $30. I had them up for a little bit more than this because they are such a unique style of pants. But ultimately, I wanted to make some money, so I let them have it for $30. They sent an offer, I believe, and so I let them have those. Next item was some Aquatalia Melly Block heels, and these were super duper cute, y'all, and I considered keeping them. They were so cute. I love a short heel. I love a chunky heel even more because they're comfortable. Ended up selling these for $40, and I got 5 stars for these Aquatalia heels. Next item was some white sunglasses with like a jaguar design over the top of one of the eyes. And I sold these for $13. I've had these sunglasses for a long time. So happy to see them go. Next item was an Anthropologie TLA shirt. And it's just like a multicolored, almost like a tie-dye t-shirt. And I sold it for $15. I find a lot of these Anthropologie t-shirts, and I find a lot of Anthropologie tanks. And I always pick them up because they do eventually sell. Like I said earlier, like with Free People, Anthropologie, you really want to be picky about what you pick up for Anthropologie, but a lot of times if I can get something super duper duper cheap, then I will buy it, and I will go ahead and sell it for $15, $16, $17. So, that's just how I can run my business. But, I know some people, they feel like, is it worth it if I'm only going to sell it for that much? It's worth it to me because, I sell a lot of things that are for $15, $20, less than $30, and I mean, it'll add up. So sometimes when you least expect it, the things that you think will sell, they'll just sit, and then the random items that you pick up, they'll get to selling. So it's interesting. Next item was a Michael Stars black midi dress, and I sold it for $30. It was a size extra large, really cute dress. Now, I used to not pick up Michael Stars like that, but now I make sure that if I find a dress, I pick up the dresses, and I have quite a bit of the dresses because it does sell, and I usually can get anywhere from $25 to $40 for a Michael Stars dress. You know, it might take a little while to sell, just a little while, but they sell. And so I keep picking them up. Next item, y'all, I was just kind of testing this out. It was some Gap skinny ankle pants, and I believe they were new with the tag. And I sold them for $21 and I got 5 stars. I was happy to get the $21. I didn't know if I would be able to get that much, so I was happy to get 21. Next item was an Eileen Fisher gray sweater, and it had like a little upside down V design, kind of like the back part of the bottom of the back is kind of cut out. And I sold it for $26 and I got 5 stars. So that was nice to get a $26 sale. Next were some Eileen Fisher Ivy slouchy pants, and I sold these for $25. These were some really nice green Eileen Fisher pants, like joggers almost. Got 5 stars on those, of course. And yeah, those were really, really nice. I really didn't want to let them go for that cheap. But, you know, sometimes if you guys send me an offer and it's just like, it really just depends. If I have an item that's not getting a lot of attention and somebody randomly sends an offer, a lot of times I'm just interested in, you know, making my money back and making a little bit extra if I can. And if I have an item that has a ton of interest, then I'm less likely to just kind of give it away. So next item was some Eileen Fisher black pants, and I sold these for $32. See, that's about where I like to keep the prices for the pants. And I got 5 stars for these pants. I have so many Eileen Fisher black pants, y'all. It's so many. I have to really pay attention when I'm like putting things away because I have so many of them. They all look alike. So next item is a Karl Lagerfeld navy blazer, and I sold it for $30 and I got 5 stars. Karl Lagerfeld, yeah, I can't say the name. Karl Lagerfeld, that's a brand that I will pick up. And it seems so random, but I don't feel like I hear enough resellers talking about it. But I do run into it a lot at the thrift stores, specifically at Goodwill. I always find Karl Lagerfeld at the Goodwill. I had another blazer a while back and it sold real quick, and I think I made like 45 bucks off that one. So if you see a Karl Lagerfeld blazer, light jacket, I would pick it up. I even sold like a little collared 3/4 button down t-shirt by Karl Lagerfeld. Of course, it was brand new with tag, but I pick up his stuff and it sells. Next item was a Good American corset bodysuit. Child. And I sold it for $40. I believe this was brand new with tags, and it was a size 2X, y'all. I contemplated keeping it. I kept looking at it, and then I was like, you know what? We're gonna make our money. That's what we're on these apps to do. We're here to make some money. So when stuff is new with tags, it's like, I gotta put it up. And I'm happy I did. 40 bucks. Next is an Eileen Fisher gray circle neck sweater, and it sold for $35. I like that price. You know, if I can get my Eileen 25 and up, 30 for the pants, we're doing something. 5 stars for that item. I sold some Time and True mules, and I sold them for $8. I didn't source these. I think they were actually donated. And they sat a pretty long time. They were size 11s. So I don't know about picking that up to sell, but they did sell. They were donated, and so it was all profit for me. Next item, oh y'all, this was a good sale. I need like 5 of these every day. I sold a St. John wool black women's blazer, and I sold it for $125. I remember when I sourced this, y'all. I sourced this blazer, and then I went to another store and I sourced another St. John like cardigan, really thick black cardigan, and both of these jackets were like plus sizes too. So it was a really good day. I think I got this, the blazer, the cardigan, and it was something else I got. I might have got the Karl Lagerfeld jacket that day. Might have. But yeah, sold it for $125. That is an incredible sale. This jacket was in excellent condition. So they really got a good deal. And I did too. Next is a bundle. I did a bundle order. And let's see. What did I pay for this? So it's 3 items. I have an Eileen Fisher black top, and then I have an Eileen Fisher tank top, and then some Eileen Fisher pants, y'all. Ooh, they got way over on me. I sold all of those items for $50. But I still did really good on. I still made a good profit on it. So I'm not worried about it. But so yeah, I made $50 on that. And they got 3 beautiful Eileen pieces. See, y'all, that's what y'all need to understand. If you are an Eileen Fisher lady, you need to come on over to 77 Vintage Row because I have so much of it. Come on over here. I got pants. I got blouses. Lots of t-shirts for the spring. Lots of pretty colors. I have turquoise, blues, pinks, peaches. I got a really pretty salmon blouse that I just posted. I think I just put up like a V-neck sweater that I was actually gonna keep. My last, like 2 videos ago, I said I was gonna keep it. I ended up posting it. So that's up now. And I haven't put it on the other websites yet, so look into it. Yeah, if you're into some Eileen Fisher, then you should come over to my page. I will give you a good deal. Like, you can literally get shirts for me for like $25, pants for around $30. Send them offers in. Next item was an Eloquii maxi white dress, and I sold it for $15, and I got 5 stars. This was up just a short while, and it sold. And Eloquii is interesting. Some things sell quick, some things don't. So you just have to really look up comps and see if it's worth your time. Next item was some Good American jeans, and I sold them for $48. These are really, really cute. Size 14s, and I got 5 stars. Next was a Modern Citizen long sleeve top. Sold it for $25, and I sold the exact same top to someone else for $25. Those Modern Citizens, I got so many of that same shirt. I bought so many of those. And when I tell you the way they flipped so quickly, that's why when I source, if I see Modern Citizen, I snatch it up. Next item is a Michael Stars Solange wrap dress. I really like the color of this dress. This is a blue color that I really, really like. Yeah, sold for $31. Very pretty wrap maxi. Next was some Eileen Fisher pants that I sold for $35, size extra large, and they got 5 stars. Looks like I got a really good note on them too, a long note. Guess they really like them. Okay, after that, I have an Eileen Fisher. It's Eileen Fisher Sleepwear by Garnet Hill. So this was a sleep top by Eileen Fisher, and I don't really come across those. Sold it for $28. What stood out to me though is that it said Garnet Hill in the tag, and I don't think I ever pick up Garnet Hill, but I've heard some resellers talk about it, so I was like, oh, Eileen and Garnet, let me go ahead and pick it up. And it's over $28. Next item was an Eileen Fisher linen and cotton long skirt, and I sold it for $26 and got 5 stars. Let's see. An Eileen Fisher top sold for $38, and I got 5 stars. This top, let's see, what's special about this? Oh, this is beautiful. Looks like a navy blue, thick, almost sweatery tee. It almost looks like a sweater. Really nice navy blue V-neck long sleeve shirt. Very nice. $38. I sold an Eileen Fisher tank top, a white tank top for $23, and it got 5 stars. Let's see. Okay, nice little spring top. It's a nice top. Really, really nice top. The next item, this is an Eileen Fisher tank top. It's in the color, it looks gray, like a linen. Yep, it's 100% linen, okay. and it sold for 30 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. Next item was a Modern Citizen long sleeve top, and it sold for $30. It's the same shirt from earlier, 5 stars. I really need to go through all of my Modern Citizen. I need to do like an inventory check because I bought so much of it, and I kind of feel like I'm losing track in that I'm not deleting the exact same top off of each site that I have it on. And so I gotta go and sit down and go through totes and just start from Poshmark, see what I have as far as Modern Citizen goes, and see where the locations are, make sure everything is there, and make sure that I have the equal amounts of each top on each website, each selling platform, because it's starting to get confusing because I don't know if I bought 10 or 15 of that same shirt. It's just too many of them. And you know, if you have something, you want it to be listed, and I just want to make sure it's all together. Next item is some Eileen Fisher pants, y'all. And you know what? I sold these for $31. And I think these might have been some pants, y'all. I've been making some boo-boos. These might have been some pants that I sold, and I ended up not having the pants. And it's crazy. And so the lady actually, I actually had her decide if she wanted to choose something else from the closet. And she ended up doing that, so that worked out. But this has happened to me a couple times, and it's let me know that I gotta focus harder on getting stuff deleted. There was a time where I could take my sweet little time getting things deleted from other apps because I wasn't making that many sales. But now it's like people are just like buying stuff quicker and faster, and I have to hurry up and delete stuff. For some reason, it's like as soon as I sell something, it'll sell on another app. So I have to make sure I'm getting in there and selling and marking things not for sale so that I'm not getting the same sale on different apps. You know what I'm saying? The struggle. Next item was a Free People Intimately Free Made You Look mini slip in black, so little mini dress in the size medium, and I sold it for $25. It was brand new, so that was a good deal for them. Next, I sold an Eileen Fisher women's beige sweater cardigan. It's a cardigan, so a long beige cardigan, and I sold it for $50. That was a really good sale, and I got 5 stars. And this cardigan was in incredible condition, like pretty much like brand new. This was an exciting find when I found it. It was a Singing in the Rain packable jacket by Free People, and it was brand new with tags. It might have been like $168 or $200. I sold it for $65, and I got 5 stars. It was getting a lot of attention over on Mercari, but nobody was really biting. People were liking, and then finally somebody sent an offer in. I said, you know what, I'm gonna take it so we can get up out of my stuff. I will source coats, but I don't like storing coats. So the quicker I can get a coat in and get it out, that's what I want to do. Because yeah, my coats, they just take up space. Next item, I have a Michael Stars dress. See the Michael Stars. This is a really pretty like cobalt blue dress, and I sold it for $22, and it got 5 stars. Next item was a Madewell top, and it was in a size 1X, and I sold it for $13. Madewell to me just, it does not sell how it used to as far as like tops and t-shirts go. So I don't know if it's something I would pick up unless you're getting it really cheap. So yeah. Next is an Anthropologie TLA tank top. It's hot pink and white stripes, and I sold it for $15. So good sale. I had that tank top for a while. I bought it in the cooler months, so I kind of expected it to sell around this time because, you know, it's warmer. People want bright colors on. Next item, y'all, I was so happy to get these sold. Some Lily Pulitzer shorts, y'all, and I sold them for $10 because I've had them for a couple years, like maybe a year and a half. And I got 5 stars on them. I was just ready to see them go. I'm happy they found a home. So those are the sales. Those range from like the middle of February, probably to March. maybe the end of March, close to the end of March. So yeah, those are all the sales, guys. Thanks so much. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a vlog. If I make this a vlog, y'all see some more content after this. If I don't, then this is the end. I literally have so much to do today. I need to finish this laundry. That's what I need to do. I need to finish laundry. Got some things I need to pay. What else do I need to do? I usually make like a list as soon as I wake up of all the things I need to do for the day. I didn't do my workout today. I like to go on me a little hot girl walk. I went on one the other day. And when I say hot girl walk, I mean walking on the treadmill. I don't walk outside. But yeah, I didn't get to work out today. I might do a little video. There's this girl on here. Her name is like Workout with Joe or Get Fit with Joe, something like that. And she has really good walking workouts. So I might do like a 10-15 minute workout because I'm really trying to stay active like every single day of my life. Just move my body. I think it's so good to just exercise. Don't want to be where you don't do nothing at all. Okay, so I got some towels here. I didn't bring my other basket down, and now I just have too much stuff to even fit the actual basket. So I'm gonna have to wrap it in a towel and take it up inside of a towel. So I don't feel like going up and getting the other basket. Irritated. I just thrifted this really cute denim shirt. It was a new tag, and look, the button popped. I still have the button, so I'm gonna put it back on it because I really like it. It's a nice sturdy denim shirt, so I don't want to get rid of it. I have to be really careful when I wash y'all because I washed my earphones. Last time I was headed to the gym and I looked in my purse, didn't have earphones in the purse, and so I had to go and get some earphones from a cell phone store around the gym. Then, you know, like a day later, I was finishing up my laundry, got my stuff out the dryer. Why did my earphones fall out? They was in a ball and they still work, so I have to. So let's see. It's 2:26 and I haven't had lunch today. I had some popcorn earlier and I just haven't had no dinner. I just wake up sometimes and I just don't be interested. So let's make some lunch. I have some guacamole from yesterday. And I got some Abbott's. So I'm gonna throw that in a pile with some water. And I'm gonna make some corn. And might throw some bell peppers in the air fryer. Let's see. Let's see what we can whip up. Y'all, I'm so hungry. Let's get some plant-based. Got our plant-based beef. A little avocado. A little bit of pico and a pepper. With some corn. Let's get it all in there. This is what happens when you cook real fast. I swear, like, my bowls at home taste just as good as the restaurant, if not better. I'm about to find me something to watch because I like to watch YouTube when I eat. I don't know, I never just like to eat in silence. I don't like to talk to nobody when I eat. I like to watch something when I'm eating. Y'all, my mom, she gave me this bonnet and it is a game changer. So this is my first year wearing bonnets. I normally wear scarves to go to sleep. And yo, this is a game changer. Like, so look at my hair. Hair look bad. I gotta comb my hair. But I just will literally just throw my hair underneath. I don't worry about if it's in a ponytail. Normally, like when I put on a scarf, I'm either gonna wrap my hair or I'm gonna put it in a ponytail and then put a scarf around it. Because I just don't like feeling my hair on me while I'm sleeping. It irritates me. So I put this on. Hold on. I put this on at night and this never comes off my head. It never comes off. It's like firmly on here, but this is loose. It's not too tight. All the hair stays in there. It's just, I love it. I see why people go so crazy about bonnets. Like, I love it. So yeah, chilling in the bed with my bonnet, y'all. It rained and stormed all last night. I slept for most of it. I kept waking up here and there, and I was like, dang, it's like this. It's bad outside. But I'm in bed and I'm about to start deleting sold listings off of my Flip Cross lister because I have a lot of stuff that's sold and I need to get it off the other platforms because lately I've been getting people buying stuff and then it's on something else bad. And so I gotta clean it up over here and then I'm gonna do some cross listing. And then after that, I'll probably edit this video because this video needs to go up tomorrow. I gotta start giving y'all more reselling and what's sold content. So I'm gonna throw this video up probably tomorrow. So yeah.
Is that you?
Hey y'all, so I just finished my 45-minute walk. I call it my hot girl walk. That's what the girls call it online. So I just got done with my walk. Feeling good, feeling refreshed. I'm about to leave here in a minute. Just chilling out for a minute. Little front rest. So I was just scrolling on TikTok, just chilling, relaxing. And I landed on this video where this girl was talking about Pride and Prejudice, the movie. Have y'all ever watched Pride and Prejudice, the movie? So she was talking about it, and then so I like clicked on one of the hashtags to see like what is this movie about, because I've heard about this movie over the years a lot, and I have never sat down to watch it. I don't know why, but I just never sat down to watch it. And so I clicked on the hashtags to like go through to see what people were saying. Everybody was saying, y'all, this is like the greatest like love story, romance film of a generation. I'm like, what? Really? And I haven't seen it. So I was like, you know what? I need to look this up. And then I saw where they were saying that the movie is being shown in theaters for the 20th anniversary. I think that's so dope that they bring movies back and then let them go into theaters. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to the movies tomorrow and go see it. Then I thought, well, hold on, let me see if it's online. I can just watch it. I can watch it right now because I really want to see it now. So it's on Netflix. So I'm about to watch this movie. It came out, looks like in 2006. It's on Netflix. So we're gonna see what it's all about. But y'all, let me know down below if y'all have seen Pride and Prejudice. I believe it's with Keira Knightley. If y'all have seen it with them, because I think they have some different versions, but I'm watching the one with Keira Knightley. Let me know if y'all seen it and if you actually liked the film. And I'll come back after I watch it and let y'all know what I thought. I just finished watching Pride and Prejudice, and I was very pleased with the film. I enjoyed it. It kept my attention the entire time, and I'm not a person that sits and just watches movies. I just don't. Not anymore. I used to be the type that would sit up and watch movies all the time, but I just don't. I haven't been like that in years. And I have to say, this movie kept my attention the entire time. I did have to stop it quite a bit because of how they talk and how they speak. It's different. So I Googled the time period, so I knew exactly. I like to know, like, when I'm watching period dramas, it's a period drama. I like to know, like, the exact time period where, you know, where they're supposed to live, just so I have an idea of what I'm working with. So when I Googled that about this movie, so it's set in like late 1700s, early 1800s, England. And so, knowing that they speak a little different, you know, they have the British accent, and everything that they say sounds so, all of the words that they're speaking, they always sound so poetic the way they speak. And so I just enjoyed that aspect of it. So it is, you know, a film about pride and prejudice within a romantic relationship and courtship and all that stuff. And so it develops those themes of pride and prejudice, and how it goes into Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth, or Liz, eventually getting together. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't want to just tell y'all everything that happened in the film because y'all might want to watch it, so I don't want to give it away. But I really enjoyed, like, the banter, the back and forth banter. All of the characters, they really brought the film to life. Everybody added something. There weren't any dull moments. It was funny. It was serious. You just gotta watch it. So if you like romance films, if you're someone that enjoys like films about love, romance, then you will definitely enjoy this movie. I used to watch movies like this back when, I feel like my late teens, like 17, 18, 19. I was like obsessed with period dramas, the British period dramas. I know y'all remember them. It used to be a lot of them on PBS. They used to have, I think it was called like the Masterpiece Collection, and they used to have so many like time period movies and stuff that would come on there, and I would watch a lot of them. I really enjoyed that stuff back then, and so watching this today kind of took me back a little bit. Yeah, so it was fun watching it. And y'all know, you know what, I might be looking for some more movies like that. I know these movies, they come from the author Jane Austen. And so she has a lot of films out there and a lot of, you know, things that are inspired by her books and stuff. So I'm going to definitely be watching some more of these movies because I really enjoy this one. So I think I am going to call it a night. Night, y'all.